Assalamualaikum. I hope you are fine. In our today topic, we are going to focus on the synthesis of pyrrole through a Noor pyrrole synthesis technique, which is basically 3+2 cyclization condensation reaction, especially all those reactions which the reactant undergoes the chemical transformation through a cyclic transition state. It gives rise to formation of a cyclic molecule. So basically pyrrole is synthesized by the cyclic technique, which involve a condensation step. So that's why we call it 3+2 cyclic condensation or cyclization condensation reaction. Basically it involves two different ingredients such as beta diketone or alpha amino ketone. It can be alpha amino ketone or alpha amino beta ketoester with they are condensed with the beta diketone or beta ketoester in the presence of some acidic media for give rise to formation of substituted derivative of pyrrole. Here we have circled R and R1. If R is just a hydrogen or simple methyl group, so this molecule will be alpha amino ketone. If we use R an ester molecule here, so this substrate will be a beta ketoester or alpha amino beta ketoester, alpha amino beta ketoester. But the same way, if we use R1 as a keto group, it will be a beta diketone. If we replace this R with ester moiety, then it will be known as beta ketoester. So this is a condensation reaction in which we get a substituted derivative of pyrrole. Let us focus on simple mechanism for Noor pyrrole synthesis. Usually this is alpha amino ketone which has a lone pair of electron. We take beta diketone in protonated format so that we can activate the carbonyl carbon for a nucleophilic addition. This is a nucleophilic addition. Basically protonation carbonyl compound are usually, our carbonyl group is usually protonated in order to make it more reactive. In other words, we make the carbonyl carbon more electrophilic in character. So this is the first step, which involve nucleophilic addition of alpha amino ketone to beta diketones. This is R, nitrogen, hydrogen positive charge will be formed. This is R1. Here we have already a methyl group. No, it will be OH group. Okay, in next step it will also lose a proton as well in order to a base, in order to diminish the negative charge on a positive charge on nitrogen atom. This is R1, this is OH group. So here again the OH group will be protonated for giving a structure like this is R1, nitrogen, hydrogen, R1, here we have hydrogen as well. This is methyl group and this is protonated hydroxyl group. Now the base will abstract this proton and it will shift the sigma electron will shift toward this bond and will expel the water molecule. Water molecule will be expelled and we will get H double bond R. This is R1, this is R1. We should write it for clarity, and here we have a methyl group. So this is an important structure which involves cyclization in next step. Basically cyclization step involve a take on this carbonyl carbon, it will the pi bond will shift on oxygen as a negative charge. The negative charge will ultimately take a proton and this nitrogen pair will shift towards this position. So, what will be the structure? The structure can be like O R nitrogen hydrogen positive charge will form this will double bond. Here we have make OH, this will be OH. So, here we have R1 and here we have a methyl group. So, this will be the structure after cyclization. Again proton we lose from nitrogen. In order to make it a positive charge, we obtained a 5-member ring with one double bond OH. This is R1, this is simple R, and here we have methyl group. The next step will involve again the protonation of especially hydroxyl group, and we will obtain the structure like this one, R1 R, here we have methyl, already methyl, and OH2 positive charge. So, here we have hydrogen atom as well. The base again will abstract this hydrogen, will shift in this direction while expelling the water molecule, and we will get yet another double bond at this position, R1 R methyl and methyl. By this way we will reach to a target molecule which is a substituted derivative of pyrrole. So, let us focus again on the mechanism for realizing the important steps which are transforming the beta diketone or the condensation into product. So, again this is the first step which involves nucleophilic attack of amino compound on beta diketone by giving rise to this product. Deprotonation will diminish positive charge nitrogen atom. In the next step, this hydroxyl group is protonated, hydrogen is abstracted by the base sigma electron transport to this point while expelling the water molecule, and it gives rise to formation of this compound in which a double bond is formed. This double bond attack the carbonyl carbon, which gives rise to formation of a cyclic structure. This cyclic structure, or in other words, here for clarity we can correct it a bit. We have made a little bit mistake here. We have the hydrogen atom. So, base abstracts this hydrogen atom, we shift toward this, we have already hydrogen, and this transforms into this position for removing the positive charge. So, what will be the structure of this molecule? It will be like so. Here we have corrected our mechanism in our revision process. So, this is the correct structure. This structure is protonated by, at hydroxyl position. So, this hydroxyl position will be it will protonate the OH group. The base will abstract this proton, and sigma electron will shift toward this bond, and it will expel hydroxyl group. So, this bond is not here. Here we have made a mistake. So, now we have corrected our mistake. This will shift toward this position, and ultimately we get the product like this one. I hope you have clarified these steps. Now we have corrected the entire mechanism, which will hopefully make a clear understanding. Okay, thank you for watching the video.